Let's go over 5 of the best places that you should visit when you come to Sweden. Now, if you're new to our channel, my name is Will.
I'm Josie.
And we've spent the last year traveling Europe, 6 weeks of which we spent driving around Sweden, and we went to some incredible places. So we want to share them with you so that if you come to Sweden, you can know about these places. Some of them you will already know about, but some of them you won't. So stay tuned and stick around till the end. Starting off at number 5 is actually somewhere we haven't been yet.
But we're dying to go there though.
Yeah, and where is that, Josie?
That is the Ice Hotel in Jukkasjärvi.
Yeah, so that's all the way up north, almost as far as you can go. And it looks absolutely incredible. Now, because we haven't been there, we don't have any footage of it, so we'll put some stuff off the website up now. But this place is absolutely incredible. I think it's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, and they have to rebuild it every winter because obviously in summer the ice melts. So they built up this incredible structure out of ice and snow every single year. And the beds that you sleep on are made of ice, so you lie on animal furs and you have animal furs over you, and it just looks incredible.
It really, really does. It's something that I can't wait to do, but definitely somewhere that if you can, if it's within the budget and within your time frame to go that far up north, definitely check it out.
Unfortunately, it's not within our budget at the moment, which is why we haven't been there yet.
But if you guys click like, maybe click subscribe, maybe we'll get noticed and maybe they'll invite us to come stay there.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
fingers crossed.
It is a little bit pricey. It's on the pricier side of things.
Yeah, it's a bit out of our budget.
Yeah, at the moment at least. But definitely something we would recommend if you're coming to Sweden that you do, or I think you'll feel like maybe you missed out and regret not going there.
And one thing that we're also dying to see are the northern lights. And up there, we have a big chance of seeing them. So that would also be absolutely incredible.
Now, coming in at number 4, we're making our way down from northern Sweden to central Sweden, and that is to the area of Dalarna. We stayed in a cabin that overlooked Norway. The mountains were just picturesque, beautiful.
Those mountains that you can see here behind me, that's Norway. And we're actually so close that I got a text on my phone saying, "Welcome to Norway." That's how close we are.
And then just a short distance from our cabin was a national park by the name of...
Fylufjellet.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but that was beautiful, wasn't it?
It was so incredible.
This might be my favourite part of Sweden. Strong are the winds?
19 meters per second, almost 70 kilometers an hour.
We've got a 4-kilometer hike.
You can see Sweden's tallest waterfall, free-falling waterfall, and that was absolutely incredible. I think it was 90 meters.
Yep.
And you can also see the oldest tree in the world, and we actually have a video of us hiking up there and seeing it, and maybe it wasn't exactly what we expected, but if you want to check that video out, it's on our channel.
It is, yeah, and it was maybe a little bit underwhelming, I would say. It's still cool to be able to say, well, hey, this is the oldest tree in the world.
It's 9,000 years old.
9,000! That's incredible.
Crazy.
Made it to the old tree. I hope you can hear me. It's so windy. And coming in at number 3 is the beautiful and incredible island of Öland.
And Öland is known to be one of the places in Sweden with the most hours of sun annually. Unfortunately, when we were there, it was so windy and it rained pretty much the whole time, on and off.
It was torrential. It was torrential. I was like, come on, Josie, let's go for a quick walk. And Josie's like, yeah, okay, it looks like it might rain. I was like, nah, it'll be fine. 2 minutes later, this happened. There's clouds over there, just insane. So the rain has begun. Woo!
Especially with the wind too, it's so amazing and lovely.
The wind and the rain's quite hard too. Oh shit, now it's really coming. Ooh, putting the camera away. So the camera is absolutely drenched right now. I hope that it's gonna be alright. It's soaking. Just came out of nowhere. We were only out there for a couple of minutes.
Do you want to see me squeeze the water out of my pants? This is after 2 minutes.
We got into the tent and the pillows and the mattress was wet, the pillows were drenched.
The ventilations on the tents were open, so when it rained, like it rained from the side, so it rained straight in through the ventilation. Oh, it was a train wreck.
It was, but that's a part of travel.
It is, and we got to see some incredible places in Öland.
The castle?
Yes, Borgholm Castle is a very, very old castle or fortress.
And there's some incredible history behind it and stories behind it that when you're walking through this castle, you can read all about it, which is just incredible to get to understand and know that history is definitely something I'd recommend doing when you go to Öland.
Absolutely,
Yeah. Now, Öland is filled with lots of other things as well. It's got 20 Mile Beach.
Yeah.
Which is something we didn't manage to get to because it wasn't nice weather, so we figured that there's no point going to a nice beach on a terrible day. So instead we drove to the other side of Öland, all the way down south, and visited a glass manufacturing place, which was pretty nice.
Possibly the coolest chair I've ever seen. Viking chair.
Fun fact, Vikings didn't actually wear horns on their helmets. That's made up.
Are you gonna use them to impale people or what?
Horns happen to be the latest fashion.
And an old Viking burial ground.
Now there were actually ruins there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so really, really cool.
We definitely recommend to go there if you go to Sweden.
Yeah, absolutely. And then coming in at number 2, Josie, we have...
Gothenburg!
No, Stockholm.
Stockholm.
Stockholm is coming in at number 2.
And you can tell them why.
Okay, well, Stockholm is a beautiful city. I absolutely loved it when I was there. Now, being the capital, it's where everyone goes, and that's why we're putting it in at number 2 and not number 1, because most people are going to go there anyway, and it's extremely well known. Now, there's so much to do in the city of Stockholm, though. You've got the old town, which is just absolutely picturesque, and we've actually got a whole video on Stockholm, so we won't go too much into the things that you can do. We ended up spending a night in a prison. But it is just absolutely beautiful with the rivers and the islands in Stockholm. It's just stunning.
Yeah, and it's very well preserved too, since Sweden has stayed neutral in the world wars. No bombings have happened, so it's original buildings.
Yeah, and I think for such a built-up city, there's still a lot of water and greenery, which is so nice to just walk around. We spent an entire day where we did not take any public transport, no trains, no buses, no anything. We just walked everywhere, and I think we walked something like 18 kilometers that day.
Yeah, and my feet were very sore after that.
And so was my back with the camera bag. But it was beautiful. We got to really experience Stockholm and see so much that otherwise we probably wouldn't have seen. All those little bits in between the places that we were going. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, definitely recommend.
And then coming in at number 1, sorry Stockholm, it's Gothenburg.
It's the West Coast, baby.
It's the West Coast. And Gothenburg is absolutely gorgeous. I just found that when I was in Gothenburg, the people were so friendly and welcoming.
Gothenburg people are very well known to be friendly. That's like their thing. Plus, it is a beautiful city.
It is, and there's so many things to go do, but once again, we've got a video already up on Gothenburg, so there's no reason to go into it into too much detail. But it is a beautiful place. It's one of the 3 major cities in Sweden, the people being such lovely people. It's definitely why it's coming in at number 1. Now guys, if you enjoyed this video, which we hope that you have, click this top 5 Gothenburg one now. Do it. You know you want to. Do it.